I'm seeing somebody walking down the inside of a castle turret. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's, you know, the spiral stairs. It's dark, and I've heard the words, the dragon has been slayed, okay? So it feels like this person's being very quiet. I don't know if they're trying to be sneaky or whether they're just trying to be really careful. And the tower that they're coming down, the castle, the turret, it feels like the tower in tarot. So it's like they don't want the tower to be destructed again. That's what it feels like. It feels like they've just come from a situation and now they're finally, it's like they were trapped at the top is what I'm hearing. They were caged there. And it's like they couldn't go anywhere because at like a really scary height. So anything they did to move, they would just fall off anyway, right? It's like the situation was always against them. And also on the other side was this dragon that was breathing fire. So it feels like someone's being carefully maneuvering themselves away from a certain situation. Four of Wands. This feels like, to me, somebody wants, what they had created wasn't the strong foundation of a home, of a castle, you know. It was actually there was something deceptive about it. They thought it was a home and a castle, but it ended up being the tower that's about to absolutely destruct once they had made their way up, or they were guided up. But it wasn't, it was all something about it that was just fake, is what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense, right? Eight of Cups is they're moving away, they're walking away from this situation because they know, it feels like, it's almost like it's explosive. At any moment it's going to go like this, and the tower's going to go. Six of Cups. Someone's thinking on a situation from the past that they're nostalgic about, the lovers. Perhaps they made a decision and they thought that, you know, when people say grass is greener, I don't really like that saying, but that's kind of the vibe here. Four of Swords, yeah. They've been contemplating whilst they've been on the top of that tower, wondering what they can do about their situation before they finally found the door to get out, right? And they're realising that it's the past situation. Three of Swords. They made a decision and it led to heartbreak. It led to pain, grief, suffering. It led to things that we shouldn't have had. Like, well, they didn't have to have happened. But I think that when you're on your path, certain decisions happen for a reason, right? We have free will, yes, but each decision we make is taking us down a destined path, right? So instead of going this way, they went that way, and that's it. Destruction happened, okay? They're getting much more clearer in their mindset about this. They're understanding this better, okay? Temperance. This has been a while. Sagittarius season might be significant for somebody. Nine of Cups. They needed this in order to actually finally understand their own heart. This was a destructive situation. There's something really significant about dragons. I'm seeing Game of Thrones. The dragon has been kind of burning down anything fruitful that this person has been trying, the Emperor has been trying to build. Yeah, every time they try to take their throne on that seat, something happens, right? And they're finally realising that's not the throne. Seven of Cups under the Six of Cups. Lots of thinking about this past. There's so much nostalgia here right now. Page of Cups and the Moon. They're really realising, they're understanding what was beneath the surface, their subconscious, that drove them to make these decisions towards that heartbreak, that pain. So it kind of doesn't make sense to them because they don't understand how they would have chosen what they chose, right? So we've just had the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Now this is two people working out together, building together a foundation. These two have a castle that is secure, stable, safe. And it's taking a while because I feel like they're both kind of creating their own inner castle, inner stability, inner safety before they get to this point, so they can finally offer this to each other. The wheel is turning, and whatever they walked away from in the past, they're realising is their alignment. It's actually what they truly desire. It's their heart, is where they've been called this entire time. And there's something in the past, maybe their childhood, or just past relationships that they have been mentally stuck in. They have just been going over thinking. Every time they're moving towards a decision, whatever happened keeps coming into their mind. And I feel like it's something from like I heard childhood grievance. I'm not sure what it's about, but it's kind of like it's really clouded their vision. It's really blurred their vision. I'm seeing so much grey, like mist and fog, right? It's clearing now because they're finally realising after the pain that they've been through, they've endured. The tower's collapsing, they're understanding that all along it was their own mind, right? I feel like there's something about temptations. Temptations have been their distractions. They've avoided dealing with whatever this is because it's been painful. It's been like a real like devil in the back kind of thing, right? That they just haven't turned around to look at. The Chariot, they're realising what they want. And Page of Swords here. There's so much clarity that someone's gaining right now, but it's also helping them to really make a decision about where they want to move moving forwards. And I think that the head's going to start clearing as they move down this turret. They're going to start seeing the light. It's kind of left you really confused as well, the other person confused, and it feels like this person, this energy, I think the feminine was left confused, and she's really been working on herself and really learning how to build herself and not be kind of holding on to this energy that just walked away. But they needed to, because they were in a really destructive state. They needed to see what the feminine had brought to them, you know, this hope, this light, right? And recognize that was within them. They needed to find it, and there's going to be action taken moving forwards, justice, and it's going to help you. There's going to be action towards kind of a new beginning. It's going to be small, but it's going to give you this opportunity to really start to kind of build together, or at least kind of get on the same page. I'm staying up late at night, just like in this feeling of kind of heartbreak and pain, and they're listening to music. They're thinking of you as they listen to this, and they're really going over some things, right? It feels like someone's on a different kind of specific spiritual path right now, okay? And this is really, it's kind of really personal to them. Forgiving and learning, there's going to be this energy of kind of forgiving the past, new love, for this new love to enter. Somebody here is really needing to disconnect and work on this codependency to do with like exes and situations of the past, okay? So this energy here feels like it's going to be more lighthearted and not like going straight in, because someone still really needs to work on whatever this is that they're holding on to, or they feel like they need to hold on to. This is also why it feels like in that vision they were going really sneakily, like carefully down the stairs instead of just boldly. You know, don't forget, divine masculine will be very decisive and take action courageously, right? So this kind of being quiet and like watching the step, I feel like there's definitely some kind of healing there that really needs to be addressed. It feels like you two have got very different upbringings, and you've got different views on kind of what a role should be for two people in a connection. It does say true love here, okay? So whatever somebody's been stuck on, whatever happened in the past in their childhood, they are getting help and support with this so that they can really flourish into their soul, is what I'm hearing. Time for healing. Don't let the past hold you back. Hold your vision. Step out of your comfort zone. It's time to take action, and the answers you need are coming. So though someone's in the middle of healing, it feels like they need to take action. Like there's something about they need to clear from their heart and their mind. And as this action is taken, you're going to get the answers that you need, but also you're both really required to hold that vision ahead right now, because whatever this healing is that needs to take place, it feels like it's, like I say, it's part of somebody's like karma, their lesson, so you need to let them do this. Just feel like some kind of communication or something is coming to them. It's going to take a lot of courage to do this, of really stepping out of their comfort zone, but for you it's not going to feel really big, it's going to feel really small, but you need to allow this space, right? Allow yourself to receive this as well, so that it's not all at once the good thing that's taken bit by bit, but someone's still healing right now. The person that's going down the turret in this vision, in this castle, they're really scared that there's just lots of fire at the bottom. It's like they don't know where they're walking into, and that's what they really need some reassurance on right now, which is why they do need to take it slowly, because whatever step they're taking is like another trigger inside them, a ripple of like emotion and anxiety, but that's what they really need to heal through, so they can really embody that beautiful divinity within them, which is, this is their journey right now that they're taking, okay? Let me know if this makes sense to you, if that vision resonates, okay? Sending so much love.